Hello my friends and welcome back to Aurora 4X. We're going to continue on today. Okay, so what were we up to? It's been a few days since I've actually looked at this particular game. I've been playing other games, so I'm kind of screwing myself up with that because now I'm in here wondering what I'm up to. So a few things before we get going. Jacob Robinson in the comments pointed out that we have built a total of 3 commercial spaceports. And we are now at level 3. Yeah, this is one of the side effects of playing different games because I kept coming in here going, oh, I haven't built one of those yet. And I did that 3 times. So yeah, I got a little confused there. But on the plus side, this helps our throughput. So that cargo handling is going to be really good on Earth right now. So another comment that came through, Bill Garthright says that there's no point in putting more mass drivers on some of these places because they only push 5,000 tons a year and we're only pushing 463 tons. So there's no point in having multiple mass drivers at these locations here. I think I got 3 here and 3 here. So we got to get those off. Yeah, these ones with 5,000 are fine. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to pull these off. We'll put them somewhere else. That's fine. What I was wondering is whether more of them would help the rate of mining, but no. I was completely down the wrong path in my thoughts on that. Mining is mining. We need mines to increase mining. So mass drivers have nothing to do with that. Other than I think if this number gets over 5,000, then we need 2. But until then, we only need the 1. So we're going to pick those up today and move them somewhere else. All right, so where else were we here? We got 3 automated mines. I was just kind of peppering them around for now, just bookmarking a few things here. I got 1 on each one of these comets, which I believe are on their way out of the system at the moment. I think this yeah, Wolf Harrington, Whipple, and Borelli. They're all on their way out. The only one we have on the way in is Wolf. And it has some decent stuff on it. And that's one thing maybe we better do right now, is come in and look at some of our mining here. Yeah, I see Brixia has 20,000 tons of geranium, so I think we'll bookmark that as a colony. I'm thinking anything over 10,000 is probably a good bet, is kind of what I've decided. Again, I'm not watching a huge amount of playthroughs. I watched a few, Sir Beardy and all that, and I did put that link in the description finally. I forgot to do that. But it is there, so definitely check him out. And I don't see anything else here, so move on to Neutronium. And we got all those. Here we go. There's Wild. That's another comet, so I guess we'll create a colony here. And that's probably worth it. Yeah, just bookmark it anyways. And some of these are pretty low, so we'll carry on to Tritanium, see what else we got here. 64 and 98. No, thank you. Next. We'll go to Boronide, and we got all that. Just want to take a quick wander through, make sure we got all these. Irene. We'll leave that one. There's Wolf. There's the one that we're just looking at, so we'll go bookmark that for our colony. Okay, that's Vanderite. Sorium. We can't bookmark these as colonies. We have to actually park tankers above them to extract the fuel. So, yeah, we just get an error if we try. Yeah, cannot create on a gas giant or supernova. Okay, so that's fine. I think we're fine. Inky. Can we do that one? Yep. Okay, so there's 14,000 Sorium there. Yeah, I didn't think that was a gas giant. I think the only gas giants are Saturn, Jupiter, and Neptune, I think. Okay, next, Corundium. There's Irene. Has a few things on it. Yeah, we'll leave it. And finally, we have Iris. And Comasalis. Comasalis has lots of iridium on it. At 0.7. I think we'll bookmark that as well. And I'm just wondering about Iris here. It's not bad. Why not? Doesn't mean we have to do anything with it. Okay, so there's that. One thing I've done before I started up the recording today is I've come into our administrators. And if you look here, you can see everybody we're using I put in capital letters. This makes it super easy to see what's going on with your the administrators you're using. Same with scientists. I've capitalized them as well, so everything is capitalized. And as soon as one of them come up in the log, you immediately see it. So every time I assign somebody, I go through and I just transform the name to uppercase, and yeah, a lot easier to look at. What else did I find out? Little tips here. Okay, here's one. So say you got a huge long list of stuff here, and you know you're trying to find something, and say it starts with R, Rhinemoose. Say we're looking for Rhinemoose. We can't find it in this huge list. All we have to do is hit R. Or if we're looking for Callisto, hit C, and eventually you come across Callisto. So it goes to everything that starts with C in the list. So that makes it a little easier to find stuff. If we want to go to McColt's, M. So that's a little bit, that's kind of handy. One other thing I learned is in our ship designs, if we want to have a theme to the names, we come into the info tab here. And say we want the goober slot to have a theme name of, I don't know, animals. So anytime we are going to build another goober slot in our shipyards, and let's see, where are we here? Okay, so grab this one. Okay, so we want to do that. It's a humpback. So it just automatically fills in the name for you within a theme. And I've been using that in my offline games, and yeah, pretty. It adds a little more flavor to the game. What else? There's a couple other things, but we'll maybe. Oh, here's a good one. If you want to follow a body or a ship or something, just right-click, go to fleets, and there's an option here, right here, center map. If you click that on, it'll center the map, and it will actually move the map around with the ship. So there we go. You can follow that ship around if you want. And we'll go in and take that off, of course. And just come in here. I forget what ship that was now. It was one of these ones, I think. Okay, there we go. I think I got that shut off now. Yep, okay. So yeah, if you want to follow the ship around, or I think you can do it to planets too. It's just population Mars. I thought you could do it with planets as well. Maybe not. But that's how you can follow your ship around anyway. It's just something I came across that I think somebody actually asked that in one of the comments. That's why I kind of bring it up. Anyways, let's get going. So yeah, first thing we're going to do is pick up those, let's see what we got going on with our freighters. Okay, you're available, and you are also available. So both J.R. Todds are available. So let's go to Earth. No, we want to go to... I forget already what places those were. Okay. Venus and Mercury. I got more than enough, so let's go do that. Venus and Mercury are going to pick up those mass drivers, and I'm going to put one of them on wild. So let's go to Venus. Nope, not. Yeah, okay. We'll pick up a mass driver, and we'll go over to... Oh, where is it? Wolf. There it is. We'll unload mass driver, and we'll come back to Earth, refuel. Always throw a refuel order in. I find it's just the easiest way to do this. And we're going to load one automated mine. I think we only have two right now, so at least take one automated mine over to Wolf. Unload automated mine, and then you can refuel, and then we'll see where we're sitting after that. It's the only comet on its way in. I think the rest of them are on the way out. Okay, this is starting to get a little noisy. Here are these civilian things. So I'm going to come into display to no contacts and hide civilian ship names. We already know that they're kind of buzzing around doing their thing, and it still shows them, but it just hides the name. So we're going to do that just to clean up the display a bit. And what else do we have to do? Let's queue up some research. We got all our scientists working right now. And what I'm going to do is fill the queue so that once they're finished, then they just go on to the next project rather than sitting around for a few days before we actually reassign them. So I think I'm just going to start at the top, and we'll go power and propel. propulsion. What else should we get in here? Jump point theory is probably a good one. So we're going to add that queue. Lee Stewart, thank you. Construction and production. Yeah, construction rate's always good. We already got another level on that. We just did that recently, I think. Shipbuilding rate, research. Sorium harvester might be interesting. Oh, we'll queue that up. Alright, so defensive systems. Oops. Damage control, alpha shields. Maybe damage control. Although, this stuff's nice and cheap. Maybe go for shields. Just queue that up. Get you busy. And missiles and kinetic weapons. Just not sure what to do in here. Well, let's just grab these Gauss cannons. We'll queue that up. Logistics. Let's see what else is in logistics. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess we will garrison ground unit. That might be something to get. So we'll queue that one up. And energy weapons. We're doing meson focal size. That's actually good. Energy weapons. There we go. I'll throw that in as well. So queue that up. And who else we got in? Okay, sensors and fire control. What else we have here? Active grav sensors. I think we kind of need those. And we got biology. So come up to biology. And we'll just throw some terraforming rates on there. All right. So that's everybody queued up, so we won't be wasting any production. Let's come in here. Oh, there goes my power supply fan. Okay. Automated mines. Those are coming actually kind of slow, but I think we'll just leave this as such, and we'll get back to that. Okay, so that's everybody queued up. What else do we need to look at here? I do have to get some technology, especially in the area of beam fire control, which we don't have researched. That's what we need. Meson cannons, we don't have that researched either. Power plants. We got pebble bed reactors, so we can actually design these right now. But what I want to do is get some planetary defense centers done. Because one thing I'm noticing in my off-camera games is the moon and Mars start getting unhappy real quick about not having any protection. And I think orbiting ships will offer the protection as well. We don't have any military ships yet anyway, so I can't really look at that. So the easiest way I found was just to make a PDC. It doesn't have to even be a good one, just as long as it has some kind of planetary protection value, and then just stuff a bunch of those around. So we do need some technology for that, though. So let's come back into tech. No, tech. And see what we got going. Nuclear pulse, okay, that's fine. Okay. Meson focal size, okay, that's fine. We got the other one queued up. Electronic hardening. However, I think we need... Well, let's come into sensors and fire control. We need this. That would be nice as well. Cue that up, I guess. Except now I don't want... Oscar Crawford, where are you? Oh, you're not even in here. I guess I didn't have anything else. Oscar Crawford. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh my god. This isn't in order. I don't think. I thought we were doing something else in the way of... There's meson focusing, sensors and fire control. Wow, it's hard to find what area you're in here. Active grab, here we go. I'm going to remove that. And then she'll go to the beam weapons. That's what I was looking for, the beam tracking. Okay. Derp. Alright, I think we should maybe start this thing up again. Is there anything else I need to look at? Well, anyways, I'm going to do this. I've turned the asteroid movement off. It doesn't seem to be making a huge amount of difference, though. One other thing, too, if you have a single monitor, you can leave the events up here just to see it a bit. And if you grab the title bar, it'll pause the game. So you can drag it over, have a look, put it back, and then the game will continue on, which I can demonstrate if these guys would stop completing their orders. I'm not sure what I had the goober slot doing. I think we delivered a team somewhere. Where is my team? I thought I had a team out here. Oh, I'm on the wrong tab. Alright, where are you guys? Ah, there you are. So I think you just dropped them off. So that's going to be a bit for them to see if there's anything there. Oh, I don't know why I did 1 day. Yeah, we don't need to do 1 day. Yeah, I don't think turning the asteroids off really helped the processing a whole lot. And JR Todd 01 has finished its orders. Do we have anything on Wolf yet? Is that what you were doing? Wolf Harrington, yes. Okay, so we got 1 auto mine and a mass driver. So we're going to turn the mass driver to Earth. Yeah, I guess that works. It's just going to trickle in over time, but that's fine. But we got a bookmark. We'll throw some more mines on it later once we get some more. So let's go back to 5 days. I did hit that, right? 5 days. Yeah, so if you bring this out now while we're running, it pauses the game. If you don't let your mouse up. So then you just put it back over and let go, and the game proceeds. So if you're running with just one monitor like I am for recording, then this is actually kind of handy. You can keep an eye on this as well as this. And we got minerals located on Faye. Some neutronium and titanium, really. That's another asteroid, or comet, sorry. And a civilian mining colony has been established on Van Beesbrook. Okay. You should probably go bookmark that comet. Oh. Okay, survey of Mars is done. And we found a deposit of 11 million tons of uranium, but it's only accessibility of 0.1. That sucks. That kind of sucks. I don't know whether it's worth doing a 0.1. Let's turn this off for a sec. So come into Mars. Yeah, 0.1, a lot of it, but yeah, it's not very accessible. I don't know whether it's worth putting mines on that or not. Probably not. Iridium, I'm pretty sure we got elsewhere in good numbers. Where are we here? Iridium. Yeah, not a huge amount. Mars has, no, that's the one we're looking at. I was just going to say Mars has lots while we were just looking at that. Not a huge amount of it, eh? Mercury has a fair bit at 0.5, but other than that, I don't know whether it's worth throwing mines on that or not. Okay, well, we got to pick up that survey team, and we got to move you because we now have survey complete on Mars and the Moon. So it's saying it's completed. So let's send them to Venus. So we will grab our goober slot. And we will go to Mars, pick up the team, and then we'll go to Venus, and we'll drop off team. Have a nice day. No, there's only like 1,000 atmospheres or something on it. Enjoy. Alright. This is kind of hard to play this while recording and keep everything going that you want to keep going. Okay, civilians have launched some more freighters. Excellent. Commander delivered. Okay, so they've been dropped off on Venus. Oh man, I can't get this game to run. Everything's finished. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave you. Exactly, auto turns when they stop every other turn. Okay, Sam Rowe has finished research into mining production. Excellent. Sam Rowe has done it. So as you can see, there's an example where the capitalization of the character names actually stands right out. So you know you have to go deal with him. Okay, so mining production on Earth is, I guess it's on Earth, is a little bit better, I guess. Yeah, times 12 now. It was times 10. Okay, so Sam Rowe should be working on something else now. He's working on the Sorium Harvester. Alright. So I should get something else going for him. So construction, production. Asteroid mining, maybe some more construction rate. Ooh, 10,000. Ooh. I'll work on some shipbuilding stuff because we're going to start building ships soon enough. So let's do that. And we can always change that around later. All right. So 5 days. Yeah, I don't know how far this game's going to go with this processor. It's kind of chugging along while recording. Even it goes faster when I'm just playing. I'm actually using the GPU to record this, and it's still a bit on the chuggy side. Okay, infrastructure is complete on Earth. So, how much infrastructure do we have? Lots. All right, perfect. Let's see. I know I don't need another spaceport. Yeah, 3's enough. I could use another layer on the military academy, though. I'd like to start prefabbing some PDCs, but we don't have any designed yet. We're still getting the tech for those. Do we have anything in stockpiles? Yeah, we got 2 engines. We have 2 engines. We just built too many. Fuel refineries. We got 50. Okay, that's fine. Well, I guess maybe what we'll do, I wouldn't mind like one more of each of these. Now we can add more slipways. We can build more than one thing, but I wouldn't mind like a couple more of these. So maybe we'll build a military naval to start with. We'll just give you 10% for now, and we'll adjust it later maybe, depending on how long you're going to be. Yeah, it's not going to be that long. Okay, well, let's get a commercial behind it then. August, this one will be done first. Well, I'm just going to add a few more to that. Just go to 75. There. I just want this. I just want the naval shipyard to finish first. We need these anyway. And what I might start doing, it would have been nice if there's some minerals on these places, but there's nothing other than that. I had one game where I had uranium on both Luna and Mars, and I just had them building their own infrastructure. It was awesome. Yeah, I don't know whether it's worth hauling stuff over here to do that. I think it's just as easy to build it on Earth, but I think I'll set up Mars to do their own infrastructure. So, how do we do that? Well, we got to get some factories over here, and we also got to get some duranium over here. It's the easiest one because it only takes 2 duranium. Plus, we have 2.63 million workers just sitting around doing nothing. We might as well get them doing something, right? So let's work on that for the rest. We're at 25 minutes, so we'll work on that for the rest of the episode. So here's what we're going to do. Let's grab the JR Todd. We're going to go to Earth. We're going to load construction factory. Then we're going to go to Mars. We're going to unload construction factory. Alright, and I'm going to do that 9 more times. It's going to take 10 of these over. Okay, and then I'm going to get the JR Todd 02 to load duranium. But not all of it. That's the only problem. This takes all of it. Load duranium when X amount is available. Yeah, I think this is going to take like 12,500, so it is basically going to do on us. So it's going to drain the stockpile. But only... I don't know whether this applies to freighters. If I put a reserve level of, say, 4,000, will that stop the freighter from taking anything less than 4,000 off the stockpile? Let's find out. Let's find out. So you are going to load duranium. If nothing else, we just drain Earth of duranium for a bunch of turns, I guess. And you're going to go to Mars, and you're going to unload duranium. I guess it's unload all minerals. Oh, there's, okay. And that should be enough, because I think it takes 12,000 or something like that. So we'll refuel, and we'll see what that does. Let's just tick ahead 5 days here. Okay, so let's see what happened on Mars here in the 5 days. We have 1 construction factory here now. And 2,800. So it brought 28. Okay, so that worked. Let's go to Earth. Yep, that worked exactly. So we set a reserve level so we didn't drain Earth, but we brought a good amount over to Mars. That's good for 1,200 infrastructure. So let's put 1,200. Create. Alright, it's going to take forever to do it. Mind you, we only have 1 factory here right now. There's 9 more coming. But yeah, that'll create its own infrastructure. And we could do the same thing on the moon as well. So we'll let that finish up. Just saves you having to shunt the infrastructure around later. And you could also get the private sector to shunt it around for you. But I think that might actually cost money. I'm not sure. And civilians have built a colony on Van Beesbrook. Oh, that sucks. What was on Van Beesbrook? Some sorium. I think we passed that over earlier. Okay. Carry on. Okay, JR Todd is done. Now, were you bringing minerals or were you bringing the construction factories? So there we go. Alright, so that's going to start ripping off a few of those. We've already got a couple by the looks of it, because I was bringing even numbers over before. So I think we built 2 or something. Oh, 3. Okay. Beautiful. So there we go. There we have. I'm going to set the same thing up on Luna, actually. So let's grab our Todd 01, and we will load Construction Factory. We'll go to the moon. We'll unload Construction Factory. And this is close enough. I'm not going to worry about refueling. We'll just do that 9 more times. Repeat, and then we'll go for fuel. All right. And then we're going to do the same thing, only we probably don't have enough minerals right now. I can fix that. Change that to 3,000. Okay. And we'll bring you over to grab uranium. Man, I wish the scroll wheel worked on some of these bars. Okay, so there we go. Let's see what that does. 5 days. Back to the moon. Nothing here yet. But we got 916 uranium. Really? Nothing's here yet? There we go. Okay, so let's get infrastructure building. And how many did we bring? 900? So I could do 450 anyways. There. And I'll just pick away doing that. Alright, so that's it for now, I guess. We are at the end of the episode. I just get the feeling I'm going way too slow. It just seems like things are going way too slow. 2035, we started in 2018. And I just keep getting the feeling I should be further along than this. 845, okay. We don't have a huge amount of people on the moon yet. Okay, well, I guess we'll plug along. Anyways, I guess we'll leave it here, and we'll pick it up next time, and I'm just not sure which way to go. Everything's so slow at the moment. But I'll have a look between episodes and see what we can do. So if you're still with me, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you next time.